Always put a range to the key. Hey there, sweetness. How goes it? With that girl whose heart you hold, swearing that you'll last someday further down the road. Always put a diamond on her head to the key. I do hope that it goes well. Quick name of the game. If there's anything that is connected to this collective, that's beautiful. I invite you to take that shit with you. If, however, nothing here resonates, that's all right. You just leave it right where you fucking found it. It's probably a piece of information that was meant for somebody else in the collective. And you should never take something off the table or in general that does not belong to you. Please keep in mind that time may be fluid as well as energy, and let's get into it, shall we? Yes, we fucking shall. What are we getting into? Zodiac sign reading. All signs. Welcome home, homies. Please do tribe a favor. Make sure you get those likes up on your way into the video. It helps the tribe and community grow. All right. We're going to be starting with Aries. I'm going to do my very best to timestamp this video. I have not done that very many times before, so we're just going to see how this goes. I've also not done too many all sign videos where I literally do separate messages for the signs. Okay, I'm being guided to also do like signifiers for these signs, be it stones, things like that. Gems. Okay. Spirit of love, truth, grace, and guidance. Please guide myself, guide these messages, guide this collective. Please guide us all, always and always. Thank you. Did I already say welcome home, homies? Please do a trap favor. Yeah, make sure you get those likes up. One big stoner, excuse me for any and all coughs. Let's rip a fucking dab and get into it. I'm going to start with true emotional. We're going to begin on Aries. Hello, everyone. Welcome home. I'm great. How are you, homies? I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for your support, your comments, your likes, every bit of your support. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So I'm going to start out with the true emotional deck. Then I'm going to clarify with one of my handmade decks. I believe this one's just the Dark Doe. Yes, the Dark Doe, as in buck and doe. And then I have another one of my handmade decks, musical chairs, where we're going to get channeled song for every sign. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Ooh, okay. After I ripped this fucking dab, I heard we're actually going to get the musical chairs card first. I'm going to get a song for every sign. So that way, if you guys feel so called, you can go and put your song on in the background and listen to it and not have to wait until the end of the reading. I know. It can be incentive to wait for your message, but at the same time, giving you the song now can be incentive to pay attention. There may be something that you hear in that song that you're like, oh, fuck, I need to hear whatever it is that this bitch has to say for my sign today. Right? This one's for the homies. Love y'all. Yes. We call that stoner salad because it's got fucking all kinds of goodies in there. All right. I do have my music on in the background, just kind of helps me. Excuse me. That dab is an ass kicker. Helps me stay in the swing of things. All right. Channeled song for Aries. Song for Aries, please. Okay. I'm being guided to do a little ruffle shuffle and actually just go like this. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus. I often forget you guys. My apologies. All right. Song for Aries. Are we ready? Mercules, Shape of You remix. The line from it that is channeled in this card: this ain't your average girl, man. That's somebody's daughter. I feel like that's some advice for Aries to keep in mind at this time, but also a message about Aries. I'm going to turn the song in the background down just a teeny bit. It's Cody Johnson, Dirt Cheap. Love that song, but I got to focus. I love you guys. Can we get the likes up as we're entering the room? Much appreciation. All right. Leo has aviator glasses and turquoise rings, and she prefers to wear beads over bling bling. The song, Mod Sun, Stoner Girl. That, I do believe, oh yeah, Busy Box, Gypsy's Busy Box. If you guys are not subscribed over to that channel, Gypsy's Busy Box. That is where I do a lot of my artwork and things like that. I literally sat there and smoked with the song Stoner Girl playing in the background and did a little bit of painting. You guys get to see a little sneak peek behind the scenes as to what the fuck happens here in an artist's corner of the universe. My corner of the universe currently exists in Maine, America. How about you? Where are you guys all from? All right, on to Sagittarius. So, all right, Leo, you have Mercules, Shape of You remix. Leo, Mod Sun, Stoner Girl. Sagittarius, you have Five Finger Death Punch, Wash It All Away. And the message with this card: done with all your hypocrisy. I won't change for you. Did I show you guys the cards? I feel like I should. Aries, Leo, and Sag. On to Taurus. You have FKJ and Mexico. That's the band. The song is called Tadow, T-A-D-O-W. The lines channeled on the card: I saw her and she hit me like Tadow. They be like, how'd you do that thing you do? And she ain't even show them nothing. I like it. Virgo, you have No Good. I think it's called No Good. Or Chain Gang. That's what it is. Chain Gang by Johnny Cash. There ain't no good in an evil-hearted woman, Virgo. Capricorn, you have Fallout Boy, Sugar We're Going Down. The line channeled here: I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a line in a song. Cancer, Selena Gomez, Who Says, I'm no beauty queen, I'm just beautiful me. Scorpio, The Beatles, All You Need Is Love. Pisces, Swing Angel by Muscadine Bloodline. Let's just sit on this porch swing and take it from there. It's the sound of the chain links as we rock till it's night and we watch as the sun sets. Gemini, Kiara, bold. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. I just almost didn't really show it. Maine, America. And you, where is all the homies from? And where's all the likes at? All right, Gemini, this one's for Libra. You have Energy by Sampa the Great. The line, pour out the love, let the healing begin. The birds and the bees ain't got nothing on the energy. Ophiuchus, your song is What Kind of Man by Parker McCollum. Oh wait, that was Libra, Aquarius, and I did take out a card for Ophiuchus, so never mind that one, unless you need an extra song. So Libra, you had the Pour Out the Love, Let the Healing Begin, Energy, Sampa the Great. Aquarius, you have Avery Anna, Narcissist. I know you'll get over me, but can you go and get over yourself? Before you go and love somebody else, you should probably get some help. Ophiuchus, 2 a.m., breathe. Can you help me unravel my latest mistake? I don't love him. Winter just wasn't my season. Nice. All right, so those are the cards for the signs, the musical chair channeled song for all y'all. Okay, then we're going to get into, I feel like I'm probably not going to end up doing the timestamp thing real good because, we did the channel songs up until like 12:30. All right. Can't forget to get you guys a hit. Let's get into the cards, shall we? Aries. What's in the energy for Aries? Messages for Aries, please. What do we have? What do we have for Aries? Thank you. Firestorm in the reverse. Karma, drama, endings and loss, mental breakdown. In the reverse. Bottom of the deck, spiritual gifts. To me, this says coming of age, spiritual rights, RITES, because of the right, RIGHT, representation of the self. I like that. Clarification with the Dark Doe deck. This one's my handmade deck. That's ridiculous, and another comment like that, and I just might block you. Messages for Aries. Clarification in regards to this firestorm in the reverse. What do they need to know about their spiritual gifts? Beginning of spiritual gifts. A building of spiritual gifts. Any clarification? A chunk. Actually. Yep. Only one really fell out perfectly there, so we're going to grab it. Because I fucking said so in the reverse. Again, this is like coming of age, growing up. Like growing the fuck up. And I like it. Somebody's growing up and they're growing into their spiritual gifts. You're being told to say your prayers. Also, a lot of you Aries, you have been saying your prayers, and it's being recognized. All right. So now on to Leo. Messages for Leo. What do we have? What do we have for Leo? Clean slate. This landed straight on a clean slate right at the bottom of the thing that I'm like keeping track on. Okay. So blocked, spam calls, text, backstab, cheating, deception, mind games, and love bomb. This doesn't necessarily even need a dark doe for clarity, but we'll see if we can get one. What I'm getting with this, Leo, is somebody is literally being blocked. They've been blocked out, be it mentally, physically, emotionally, all the things. They've been blocked out, and it's because they've backstabbed. They have put somebody in pain. They've cheated on somebody. They've deceived someone. They have played mind games with somebody, love bombed somebody for the very last fucking time, and they're being blocked out. Bottom of the deck, it's all love and hate from here. Clarification. I hate you, screw you, fuck you, suck off. In the reverse, though. So, hiding truth. Number 21, taking one step forward, two steps back. Type energy. Something, making a decision to let go of something before it turns into more love, more hate than it ever was love. Something's been dragged through the mud too long. Somebody's got a lead foot down while they're leaving because of this backstabbing energy. All right, whatever that is. 1727. On to Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? What is CAPS? Messages for Sagittarius. Rejected in the reverse. This literally did a spin on the table. Something's not being rejected, but there was a ghosting energy. There was some type of detachment, some sort of hot and cold, off and on bullshit, coming in hot and going out cold type shit that left somebody feeling rejected, but it's not actually a rejection. For some of you Sagittarius, rejection was God's protection. It wasn't really rejection, a break, and it's coming back online. Can we get a little clarity from the Dark Doe? If you guys are unfamiliar with my handmade decks around the Shanty, I also do tend to have wild cards throughout them, the wild ones. So you may get those. You may not. Some of you are saying family drama. Some of you are walking away. You are... Some have been rejected by family drama shit, detached from, ghosted, and you were like upset about it. You felt rejected, but you've grown into this energy of, you know what? It wasn't rejection, it was protection. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Dilligaff energy as well. Do I look like I give a fuck? And ABCDEFU type energy. Sagittarius, many of you have learned to successfully detach yourself from the things that detached from you in the first fucking place. It's almost like I'm getting that energy of everything I've ever released has claw marks on it because I'm so fucking loyal. Many of you no more of that. That's beautiful. You're done rejecting yourselves. And that's fucking Marvelous. On to Taurus. Taurus, some lines have been drawn between some people. Oh, shit. Somebody got left behind when those lines were drawn, and it's because of this. But also, when somebody was left behind, this is how they dealt with it. Left behind by her. And for some, you left her behind. For some, this is an outside energy. For some, it's an inside energy. For many, it's both. All of the above, yes. Clarification, please. This divine feminine has become a secure, confident boss fucking bitch. She's beautiful. I'd have to go like this, I think, if I lost something like that. I don't think I'd have to, but I think I probably would end up doing that. So no real judgment. Oh, Taurus, you got that wild one in the reverse, though. Capricorn energy, speaking of victory, commitment, happiness, love, and success in the reverse. Further clarification, I'm into tears, not beers, but that's in the reverse. Never letting go in the reverse. Sound bath. It's not really in the reverse. It's not really in the upright. It's not really, didn't really come out kind of, I mean, I guess it would be sideways. Yeah, it would be sideways. So, all right, this is what I got for this. Taurus, for some, you had a drinking problem. You had a drug habit. You had a corn addiction. Things like that, okay? But I feel like it, yeah. But instead of learning from it, you let it overtake you. For some, it started eating away at others, like a divine feminine. Although, in it eating away at her, it triggered her to grow. So don't be too hard on yourself now. I feel like it's all this time later. Because whatever your actions were, I'm not saying continue and perpetuate that bullshit, but I'm saying forgive yourself because you're forgiven because you triggered fucking a cataclysmic event in this divine feminine's life. You took her from a feminine to a divine feminine. Not you took her from, but you helped take her. Okay? You did. You were a vehicle that helped this divine feminine grow. That's for some. That feels really important. For some, there's a message here of it's time to let go of things that cause you a ripple effect of feeling like you need to do this, be around this shit. It brings you no victory. It brings you no happiness. It brings you no love, no success. Don't commit yourself to that. Get into tears, not beers. Tears are healing. Beers are stealing. Energetically. There's something about a sound bath. So go back to whatever the song was. That's really important. Also, you do have an extra song right now. Brian Martin, Beauty in the Struggle. Take a moment, Taurus, because I swear, this message is as real as it gets for some of you, and you need it. That divine feminine is who she is because of the road she walked through hell. She is okay. She will be okay. Somebody really needs to know that about a divine feminine. So there you go. There's a lot of love in that. All right. Moving forward, we had 2513 on the time. On to Virgo. Virgo, there's a lot of getting reading energies. Messages for Virgo. What does Virgo need at this time? Virgo. Messages for Virgo. That was in the upright when I first saw it. Now it's in the reverse. With divine masculine in the reverse. Love child in the upright. Pregnancy, DNA, fake news in the upright. And sex addiction. Fell on the floor, down on the fucking ground at the foundation of shit, man. Virgo, what is this? A little bit of clarification from the dark doe. Virgo, clarity for Virgo. What do we have? I think it's really important that this song continued on to Virgo. Brian Martin, Beauty in the Struggle. Some Virgos may want to take a moment to listen to that song. Do we have any clarification, or do we have what we need from this deck? I feel like we need some dark doe. I mean, just a little. All right, so something about, oh, that's not even, oh yeah, it is divine masculine, okay. So somebody has not been paying attention to their spiritual beliefs, their spirituality, their core fucking, like, connection, all right? This is mostly divine masculine energy. And they're not feeling very divine because they're not connected. They've spent too much time connecting to something that isn't connective. I'm getting succubus energy, a whole lot of it. It's actually making me a little, like, lightheaded. The clarification from the dark doe is far too common, but that falls in the reverse after addiction and the whole love child and fake news thing. So this is a weird message for some. Stop breeding spiritual children that should never exist. Because you're doing it with succubus energy. What the fuck? Also, for some, it's a message of get real. Get real. Get real. I don't know what that is. All right, 2838. And lastly, something about wait a second. Wait a second, because forever's on its way. So, all right, 2855 for Virgo instead. On to Capricorn. Capricorn, messages for Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Messages for Capricorn. Something like a compass needles true north, the Capricorns. What do we got? Legal matters, divorce, property, criminal paternity, child support, traffic ticket. Family. Funeral. Something about I love you anyway. Clarification here for Capricorn. Clarification. Someone knows that a family was meant to exist. It was meant to come together. It was meant to be in existence, but was it meant to stay in existence as that necessarily? Or was it meant to learn and teach and guide something else entirely. This is too many. We're going to take the one that fell upright. Acquiring all control in the reverse. Letting go of control is really important at this time. But there's a double-sided sword to that. Losing control at this time. Be careful. All right. On to Cancer. Much love, you guys. I do appreciate you making it this far. Thank you for getting those likes up. All right. Cancer. Messages for Cancer. What do we have? What are our footnote guides for Cancer? Something about seeing double. Something about a deja vu. Something about twins. Somebody's twin is ashamed of themselves. Somebody's other half. Somebody's mirror. Somebody's yin to the yang is ashamed. They're guilty. They feel embarrassed because they're in the wrong for something. Bottom of the deck, they're learning a karmic lesson. They've been learning one. Clarity. Clarity here for Cancer, please. Can we please get some clarity from the dark doe? Somebody drank pretty little poison instead of drinking in the medicine that is Cancer. And I'll tell you right now, Cancer, they are ashamed. They're embarrassed. They feel guilty. They know they're in the wrong. Does that make you feel good? Not sure what that is, but striking realizations are on their way. 32, 38. On to Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Somebody has been trapped because they're a jackass or been trapped by a jackass. I think it's they're a jackass and they were fake busy with somebody that was really important. Maybe somebody spent too much time at a trap. They ended up trapped. That Joker is looking like a jackass for faking busy. Clarity. Egoic, fishing for compliments to satisfy and gratify the self. Yeah, somebody went fishing in a trap. Jackass. Whatever bet that is, they have to lie in it. On to Pisces. Messages for Pisces. What we have romance after darkness and mental mind loops. Romance after heartbreak. Some of you, Pisces, you feel very bittersweet about falling in love with someone new because you've already had this great love of your life. It's okay to close that cycle. There's a message here for Pisces, very strong. You're not crazy. You're not crazy at all. You were in love. Sometimes love can make crazy things happen. But it's time for love to allow growth to happen. I know that may be overwhelming, but you got this. You got this. Did I get clarification for Pisces there? I don't think I did. Dark dough clarity for Pisces. Thank you. We about to be throwing hands. Number 9. But this flew out, Pisces, next to the card Fake Busy from the last sign. And the hands are around clay. I'm getting you about to be creating something you've been dreaming about for a long, long time. Like since little boy, little girl. You got this, you can do this. So do this. I like that. Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Well, at the foundation, somebody spent an awful lot of time at the police station. Song in the background, Ian Munzik, More Than Me. I've never heard this, but I like it. It feels like it's meant for you, Gemini. Thug, reckless love, and that. And feelings. Clarity. When I'm looking at that police station thug card, they went right in line with each other now, didn't they? Because Thug has the handcuffs. Although now my mind's going back to the part of the reading where we were listening to Wait in the Truck. Be something significant about that. But when I saw the Thug card, my mind went to this show Weeds and what's his name? Guillermo. No, it wasn't Guillermo. Shoot. U-turn. Somebody's doing a U-turn. That's what it is. He said, thug means never having to say you're sorry. Somebody thought they wanted to be a thug. Somebody thought they wanted to be a reckless, sexy thug. And that they'd be able to hold down their Dilligaff energy. If you missed that earlier, it's do I look like I give a fuck? Somebody thought they'd be able to hold that energy of do I look like I give a fuck? Maybe they look like they don't give a fuck, but oh fuck, they give a fuck. Somebody's doing a U-turn because they realized that the wreck wasn't worth the loss. Nothing intuitive about it. In the reverse, somebody intuitively feels like they need to do a fucking U-turn quick. And then those handcuffs, they're open. I'm seeing this as two U's, double U's. There's two people doing U-turns before their hands get tied and they get bound down by darkness and pain. Intuitively guided towards growth after the fall. I like it. I like it a lot. 3905. On to Libra. What do we have for Libra? Messages for Libra. I just heard there's something at the root. There's something at the root. At the root of what for Libra? Messages for Libra, please. Thank you. Workplace affair in the reverse on, landed right straight on the pencil. Left you hanging, no closure, no contact, left on red. Clarity from the dark doe. What does Libra need for messages? What do we have? Message for Libra. Clarification, please. What is this workplace there in the reverse? Left you hanging, no closure, no contact. Left on red. Something has remained unwritten. Something needs to be written. A justice being written. Somebody was deemed to have no capabilities at something. That's being rewritten. Somebody was deemed to have no self-love in a situation. That's being rewritten. Saying very nice, charming things. In the reverse, somebody's not allowed to speak like a snake anymore and call it justice. Oh. Somebody is being forced the hard way to walk away from something. Because they misused their power, their ability, their authority, their everything. They abused the love that this world, the creator, the animating spirit allowed them. And it's being taken. Everything's being rewritten, Libra. Damn, I am a little exhausted after that one. And somebody said somebody had no self-love. Well, they were very, very, very mistaken. Now, weren't they? Whatever that is. Somebody left somebody between a rock and a hard place, and justice is on its way. We have Aquarius. What's up for Aquarius? Aquarius. You are in Knuckle Bear and Medicine for the People energy. You are in Stick Figure energy. You are in a very meditative and healing and faithful energy. This is where you are finding you. Congratulations. It's been an exhausting trip to yourself, has it not? But here you are. You're seeing the true colors of yourself, the true colors of spirit, the true colors of the creation. Some of you are experiencing these true colors after finding your true grit and experiencing the true grit of what the world has to offer, but that grit, it can be used to create and build things. Clarification from the Dark Doe for Aquarius. Clarification, please. Anything they need to know about these true colors? Aquarius, many of you have acquired boundaries. You have built up boundaries after not knowing how to do that. Never seeing that done. And there's this energy of zero patience for watching anyone shatter boundaries. That's a part of your true colors, and it's beautiful. It's like a warrior energy. I like it. All right, last but certainly not least, Ophiuchus. What about for Ophiuchus? I just got at the core for this one. Secluded, separation, reflecting, and soul searching in the reverse. So I am getting the energy of a little bit of soul searching, but it's the show after the search. It's the show and tell. What you find. What did you find out about yourself while you were reflecting, while you were getting to know yourself? And it's a moment of coming out and sharing the experience. Some people are not happy at things that you have learned about yourself. I'm getting the fact that many don't even know that the sign Ophiuchus exists. That's a little bit important. Some people aren't happy that you're learning that you actually exist and you deserve to take up fucking space. That hammer's about to drop, bitches. Sorry, not sorry. Any clarification from the dark doe? We need to know. For Ophiuchus. I forgot to write down what time I ended at Aquarius, but I can go back and check, no problem. Clarification. Final words for Ophiuchus. Quite a few. No forgiveness for those that are not happy that you exist or that you know that you exist. Just no forgiveness. That's it. Just none. No mercy on them. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Until we speak again, my dears.